The second topic is again similar to what we just saw in the first video. Now, we cannot do this properly if you have not seen the first video thoroughly. So please go back, watch the video one thoroughly, understand how we can graph the equations with the critical numbers and taking choosing some values, some test values and putting in the derived equation and then finding whether it's plus, minus and plus. And this is how we understand where the graph is going. Imagine this was increasing, decreasing and increasing, then we know the graph is something like this. We can understand which is maximum and minimum. So that is the thing. Over here, now they have asked to use graphing technology and they have asked you to find the critical numbers. So these two problems are just like what we had done in the last video. So please go back to the video and then try this solving yourself and check the answers over here. But now we will check this over here. Now see, these are a little complicated problem. Now the difference between this and the first topic is over here you can't have the knowledge of graph because it's very difficult to know what graph this is exactly. So you need to try and solve it by yourself over here. Now let's do this one because this requires chain rule. You can see power and there are two functions, so it'll become a chain rule. How do we do chain rule? When we need to first derive this, find f dash of x. So f dash of x is equal to, here it will be 2 times x2 by 5, this power, minus 3x1 by 5. It'll be power 1, so I don't write that. Multiply the derivative of this inside function. What is the inside function derivative? It'll be power rule over here, 2 by 5, x 2 by 5 minus 1. I'll directly write it'll be 3 by 5. So then minus 3 into 1 by 5, it'll be 3 by 5, x minus 4 by 5. So these are the two functions, that is for after deriving. Directly I've done derivation. Very simple. This is, if you're thorough with difference derivatives or differentiation, only then you can understand it easily. So you need to be thorough with differentiation first. Now, what would be the next thing? Over here, all you need to do is equate this to 0 to find the critical numbers. So how would you solve the critical numbers? Just equate it to 0. Now, since there are two, you're multiplying two terms, this will be equal to 0 and this will be equal to 0. It's like that. So that's how we solve the critical numbers. Now, first, either this will be equal to 0 or this will be equal to 0, isn't it? So let's equate this. x2 by 5 minus 3x1 by 5 equals 0. And let me solve it. Let me take this to the other side. It'll be let it be over here. Now, x2 by 5 equals, when I take minus to the other side, it'll be plus x1 by 5. Now, all we need to do is take x to the other sides and equate it. So, what would I do? I will take it to the other side. X2 by 5 divided by x1 by 5, equated only with numbers now. Keep only one numbers over here. Now we know the exponent, when it goes up, it will become, the sign changes and it becomes minus. So x2 by 5 minus 1 by 5 is equal to 3. And now what we do is we solve this. 2 by 5 minus 1 by 5 is 2 minus 1 is 1. So it is x1 by 5 equals 3. But we need x value, not this 1 by 5. So raise this to the power 5 in order to cancel 1 by 5. But remember to raise both the sides. This is simple algebra what I'm doing over here. Just cancelling. And the answer is x3 by 5. This is one critical number. Same thing will be done over here. Now we have 2 by 5, x minus 3 by 5 minus 3 by 5, x minus 4 by 5. That is equal to 0. Now all I need to do is take this to the other side. So it will be 2 by 5, x minus 3 by 5 equals 3 by 5, x minus 4 by 5. Now we need to simplify this. Look at this, 5 cancels. And take the numbers to one side and the powers to the other side. So I will take this to the other side. It will go down. See, x minus 3 by 5 divided by x minus 4 by 5. And then what do? Over here it is 3 by 2 the whole power. Sorry, that's a 3 by 2. Now, take this up. The down power is negative. When it goes up, it will be positive. So it will be x minus 3 by 5 plus 4 by 5 equals 3 by 2 is 1.5. Let us keep it as 3 by 2 itself. And now when you solve this up, you will get x 1 by 5. Okay. Why? Because minus 3 plus 4 is 1 and 1 by 5. That is equal to 3 by 2. Now again, it's the same thing. Raise both the sides to the power 5 over here and over here. Now what happens? Just like over here, but over here it's only 3. Over here, x is equal to 3 by 2 the whole power 5. So these are our two critical numbers. X is 3 by 5, x is 3 by 2 whole power 5. I am not sure whether you will get it in calculator, but still, let's just try it once. So I think so simply, let's try this one. Alpha x to the power 2 by 5. That is equal to 3 alpha, sorry, I need to take this out. Now equals to 3 alpha x to the power 1 by 5. Now let's shift and solve. Okay, you're not getting the answer over here. So yeah, it's not possible then. Maybe some simplified form might be possible. I'm not sure. You can try it. Maybe, yeah, I've done everything correctly. Yes, it's all right. So sometimes when it's very complicated equations like this, it's a 2 by 5 is basically 0.4. It's a small power. It may not work. So that's the thing. But anyways, this is how we solve it naturally in writing. Now, once you find this, you need to graph. So now let's just check our answers. It's 3 by 3 to the power 5 and it's 3 by 2 to the power 5. Okay, this is all right. Now, how do we know which is maximum minimum? Basically, we need to know the graph, but this is very complicated graph. We won't know in our mind directly. So what do we need to do is what we had done in the last video. Let's draw a straight line and then let's take the critical numbers. Say, for example, 3 to the power 5 is bigger than 3 by 2, the whole power 5. So then we will take test values. Now we need to know what is 3 power 5. It's a huge number, 250 or something. 243. Now 243 over here, we should take any value less than 243 and more than 243. And what about this? This is very small, 3 by 2. That's 1.5 to the power 5. That is 7.59. So we can take 8 and 0. So let us start. So this was 243. I'll take some 250 over here. Or let me take some middle value first. Let me take 10. And let's start with this simple value. Over here in the derived equation, this entire equation, 2 into now x value. What is the x value to be taken? 10 to the power 2 by 5. And now minus 3 to the 3 into x is again 10. Sorry, I need to multiply to the power. It's 1 by 5 now. 1 divided by 5. And now we need to close the bracket. Just write it properly. And that's multiplied with over here 2 divided. See, now we had written x to the power minus 3 by 5. Over here they have taken this x to the power 3 by 5 down. So that is why they're getting this. It's one and the same. It's not wrong or error. It's same thing. 5 into, that is x is considered to be 10 for now, the test value, to the power 3 by 5. And then minus 3 divided by 5 x, sorry, x is 10, sorry, x is 10 power, no, it's, sorry, 10 to the power 4 by 5. Okay, we need to close the bracket. Now we can see over here between this was 10, the values between this over here you get negative, so I'll put a minus sign. Let's try less than 7 point. Let's take, see, we have taken 10. This was some 7.5 value over here. This was 243. So we took 10, that is representative of all the region over here in the middle. So let's take less than 3 by 2. That will be, say, I'll take 0 for easiness. Let's just take 0 over here. So from the 10, I'll just remove 1 because 0 is less than 7.5. Over here, instead of x, I'll take 0, and this is the thing. And now, okay, so my bad, you can't take 0. Because over here divided by 0 happens, and so sorry for that, I didn't even think that through. Let me take 0.5. So every way, let me take 0.5. That was very silly of me to do that. Anyways, now over here, let me take 0.5 as the test. Remember, when you're taking a test value, you must maintain the same value everywhere. And now I'm getting a positive value. So this was positive, this was negative. You can try similarly over here. I can see this will be again positive. And so with this little information, you can understand. See, I can understand this is going up, then down, and then again up. So this 3 by 2 is maximum, whereas over here this is minimum. So this is how we can understand the graphing from critical numbers. This is how we can understand the graph, not thorough. And in the next video, I will tell you a direct method to find the graph, because if the graphs are given in the 4 options, you can easily use your calculator and solve and understand which is the correct graph. We will do it in the next video. So please try the other problems by yourself. And the next topic is the same one. We will continue in the next video now.